All right, Shalom. First, let's start by saying all praise to Yahweh, by Shem Shai, by Shem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is going to be something real quick. Yahweh I'll be able to go into this later in detail on how the Zodiac sign situation works. You know, this is part of astrology, and you know what the Lord said about these astrologers. It goes into demonic practices, and people that partake and push this vibration out are witches and warlocks. And you see the main artist pushing it out now today is who? Lady London. Which she's a witch. She's down with the order. Um, well, it don't matter. Anybody that's following this Zodiac sign shit, and as you can see, Jake and them, that's what they doing. Is going to be condemned because they look at these as their God, so to speak. Like, instead of going to the scriptures to see what the Lord got to say about what's going on with you in your situation and what mentality and spirit you're supposed to have on, they go to the Zodiac. That means they declare the Zodiac is their gods. Bear with me. Give me a second. All right, so this is the 12 zodiac signs are astrological divisions based on birth dates, divided into 4 elements: fire, earth, air, water, that indicate personality traits, strengths, and weaknesses. Originating from Babylonian astronomy, these signs, Aries through Pisces, map the sun's position, traditionally influencing horoscopes and character analysis. Now, the zodiac sign is in the scriptures, but there's a righteous side and there's a wicked side. Now, they say it comes from the Babylonians. Since there's a righteous side to it, it was probably not 9 times out of 10, it's probably used different, or Israel probably introduced that to Babylon. But we'll figure all that out in the kingdom of heaven, or the Lord probably reveal it later on. But you're not supposed to be worshiping those sun, moon, stars, zodiacs, none of it. It don't matter what type of and this was going to go into it. It don't matter what type of personality they say that you have, and a lot of it do be lining up. But you don't go to the zodiac sign for no answers. You go to the Bible for answers. And, you know, people are so stupid. They putting these spirits on, and they keeping themselves locked into a certain personality. That's what you see going on with Lady London. I don't watch her as much as I used to, but at times, and she's at the forefront. So people that's watching her and loving her and all this is following suit. But you lock yourself into a spirit that this zodiac sign says that you have, because that's the month that you were born in. You lock yourself into the spirit of whatever the prediction is that the zodiac sign has said. See, it's idol worship, not going to the Lord. But it says, here are the 12 zodiac signs with their typical dates and core elements. Fire signs, passionate and energetic. Aries, March, and then that's the conversation Jake gonna be having. Oh, I'm a what's your zodiac? So I'm a fire sign. Oh, y'all passionate, energetic, y'all, and then that's how to lead the conversation. That's the lead of the conversation. Then they end up messing around, and then she go and jump to a Virgo, or whatever the fuck the case may be. And shit, no, he was too energetic, or she was too energetic. I need something more mellow and calm or down to earth. Let me look up and see what it says about the Virgos and give me a What the fuck? All idol worship. the Lord ain't even involved in that shit, man. You supposed to pray to Yahweh Shema Shai for you a woman. The Lord will send you a bitch no matter what birth date this hoe got, you know. As long as she got the right personality for this gospel. Same thing with the women. Anyways, fire signs, passionate and energetic. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. Adventurous, energetic, pioneering. Leo, July 23rd, August 22nd. Confident, dramatic, high-spirited. Right, and Jake them be putting these characteristics on. Sometimes these characteristics do line up with the person. You know, I haven't. I'm not I was never a Zodiac type of guy, but I looked at it to see if it was all any at all true on what people were saying about it, and yeah, it did come out to a lot of the shit was true. But Jake and them get into that witchcraft with this shit, you know. And I'm gonna keep reiterating, y'all go to this shit as if it's the Bible, and that's what's gonna lead y'all to be put to death, man. Sagittarius, November the 22nd, December the 21st. Intellectual, freedom, loving, optimistic. Earth signs, practical and grounded. Taurus, April 20th, May 20th, reliable, patient, sensual. Virgo, August 23rd, September 22nd, analytical, practical, hardworking. Right, and I'm going to go and break this stuff down in detail. I'll make this a lesson. And how about this? I'll be able to do it sometime soon, just working shit. But yeah, talking. So, because what's going to happen is, see, the reason why we do this, for you brothers and sisters that's coming in, the reason why it's important to keep doing this and have that analytical, that spirit that has you go in depth and breaking this stuff down in detail is because you casting out a demon. You casting off a spirit. See, the spiritual powers is here. The truth is the spiritual powers, and I'm pretty sure brothers got the little gifts and things that's becoming more and more spiritual that you will only be able to do if the Lord gave you the ability because of the times that we're in, you know. What was I going with this? So yeah, you have to know these things. One, in order to get there and have that ability. Two, you have to know these things to rebuke the demons and off yourself and off your people. Capricorn, December 21st, January 19th. Ambitious, disciplined, patient. What the fuck is this going? Why this shit ain't saying nothing about biblical prophecy? Why this shit ain't saying nothing about what's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, which is prophecy still in itself? What is these Zodiac saying about the war in Iran, the war with America? These gods are a distraction. These gods are damn, what's the word? I just had it. Demons, and the word slipped from my mind, but you shouldn't be relying and paying attention to this bullshit, man. Air signs, intellectual and communicative. Gemini, May 21st, June 21st, adaptable, curious, communicative. Libra, September 23rd, October 23rd, diplomatic, artistic, social. Aquarius, January 20th, February 18th, innovative, humanitarian, intellectual. And we know damn well you motherfuckers ain't no humanitarians. Fuck wrong with you people? What's wrong with y'all people, man? Sorry for this, all this swearing. But you, Jake, that make you so mad, man. Water signs, emotional and intuitive. Cancer. Remember, these people that believe in these demons and these idols, worship these idols and things of that nature, they're on a low vibration. That's why the Lord said that us that got the truth, we are over them. Water signs, emotional and intuitive. Cancer. Nurturing, intuitive, protective. Intuitive, protective. Now, this ain't the one that I read the first time. You know how Esau is. You put it in one way, and they give you this, and then you put it in another way, and they give you a whole nother set of understanding behind it. But they also say the cancers are emotional, and that's one thing that Lady London promotes, that she's emotional, and she's been working on that, you know, and things like that. Do not align yourself with the spirit of these demons. These traits that they say these people have, you supposed to have all these fucking traits as an individual. Or you have all these traits as an individual. Or if you studying this shit, master these traits: diplomatic, artistic, social. These are traits that you need while you're in the truth, learning how to talk to people. Artistic, take them artistic than a motherfucker. Not to be no dull person. Innovative, humanitarian. You need humanitarian skills in these times that we're living in with the brotherhood. Intellectual. Have all of them. Don't just sit there and be like, well, this is how we act. This is what I am. This is what I'm gonna be. Take them get into that just like eating pork. I've been doing this shit since I was a kid. Fucking y'all got to stop going down one path, man. And it's part of building your character up as an individual and being able to deal with people in your daily life. Cancer, nurturing, intuitive, protective. You're supposed to have all these traits naturally as a human being, not how how they do college. I got a major and a minor. Not just have these traits only. Not these traits supposed to be within a balance in you. You're not supposed to have just these more than any other trait that you have in these times that we're living in. Balance yourself out. Scorpio, October 24th, November 21st. Passionate, intense, magnetic. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Empathetic, artistic, intuitive. Yeah, man. So that's what they say that these people that's in these months represent, and that's the end all be all. These are all idols. You don't have to go to no Zodiac sign. Go to the Lord. Point blank, period. Let me get some precepts. I didn't take them videos down because it's going down. Prophecy. Anyways, it's a conversation for another day. 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, you Israelites, the words of prophecy. The prophecy is, and I'm going to speak it to you. If you doing all this idol worship, if you worship them idols, you on the Zodiac, and every time you go on them Zodiac sites, it always feels like some witchcraft and stuff is involved in them sites, man. Prophecy. If you doing witchcraft, if you partaking in these astrology, worshiping the sun, moon, and the stars, and look into these idols, from the least of them to the greatest of them, you will be put to death. The heathen, them white people, Japanese, Chinese, Africans, Hawaiians, Arabs, Assyrians, they are not under our laws. They can do those things. In the kingdom of heaven, they will be put in subjection and will be put to death if they worship these idols. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. Right, so that's the prophecy. Worshiping idols, you're going to be put to death. Exodus 20, let me get the precept. Do everybody know the precept about worshiping idols according to the Bible? If you know anything, you know that precept. The one in Exodus. But this right here is in Leviticus real quick. This is a good one. Leviticus 19:4. Turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourselves molten gods. I am the Lord, Yahweh your God. Jacob fuck around and make a Zodiac Virgo sign and put it up in their house. This Leviticus 26:21. You shall make no idols, nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall you set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God. Leviticus 26:30. And I will destroy your high places and cut down your images and cast your carcasses upon the carcasses of your idols, and my soul shall abhor you. Let me go up, see what this. Oh yeah. See, this is look. Bear with me. Uh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and skip this one because this one going. You might as well start from the top with this one. But I got some other precepts I'm gonna go into. But the Lord not playing with His people behind going off. So ultimately, when you sin against the Lord, that would be the judgment. This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 1. And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord Yahweh your God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. See, any images heaven above, what's in heavens? Sun, moon, and the stars. Verse 5, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord Yahweh your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Right, so there will be a payback. You will be put to death for worshiping idols. If you worship idols in the past and you are the two-third group, you will be killed in the future if the Lord don't get you in the past. Verse 6, and show mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Those are the only people that will receive mercy, of those that love the Lord and keep the commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. Verse 7, thou shalt not take the name. Okay, that's it. So back to Exodus, 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. So that's the prophecy. You being put to death in your third and fourth generation. Being casted, your body being casted upon their idols. That was all ancient world history and information, but it's going to apply now today. Verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, the Bible, for they are faithful and true, right? For fear not the imagination against thee. So we're not afraid of you niggas saying y'all gonna do something to us. I'm not afraid of nobody saying they're gonna do something to me behind bringing out the truth. You motherfuckers are idol worshippers. Y'all need to be put to death. Do something about it. Let not the incredulity, the unbelief of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So just because they don't believe is not supposed to trouble you. It ain't supposed to bother you that your people don't believe. Like it ain't supposed to make you feel get down and out and shit. Like no, hell no. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. The Lord has an elect and he has a two-third. If they don't want to believe, they're going to be put to death. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And the plagues are for those that want to not believe in the gospel. That's why it's so much death. They don't believe. When you see these people and they die or something bad happen to them, if they're not on the side where the brotherhood is, uh, um, that was the plague attacking them from the Lord. Just from the Lord fucking them up for wickedness, because they wicked have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right. So that ultimately is the judgment of Hashem Shai for their wickedness, man. They want to be idol worshippers. Let me second. Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 10. There shall not be found among you, among the children of Israel, the blacks, stands, Native Americans, anyone that maketh his son or his daughter pass through the fire, that sacrificing your children, or that uses divination. With astrology comes divination, or any observer of times. Let me look up what observer of times is, because observer of times go into these people that deal with astrology. Yeah, an observer of times refers to biblical era diviner, astrologer, or sorcerer who interprets omens, celestial movements, or auspicious days to predict the future or determine lucky, unlucky times. Right. They say it right here too. The practice is strictly condemned in Deuteronomy by the Bible, 18 and 10 to 12, as a cult, superstition, and idolatry, opposing reliance on divine providence. Right, I just put in observer of times meaning on google.com. It says key meaning and context. Definition: a person who analyzes clouds, stars, or natural phenomena to forecast events, and that's what the witches and warlocks do. All right, it says, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch. You consider a witch doing magic and witchcraft. When you look up astrology, astrology even says that it's divine, divination and stuff involved. But it says, or a charmer or consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord Yahweh, and because of these abominations, Lord Yahweh thy God doth drive them out from before thee. Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord Yahweh thy God. So Jake went and took after the customs of the heathen and got us here in slavery, not a day. That's one thing that the Lord been putting in my spirit more and more as I go through hell and see Jake and them just living their demonic what they call best life. Is that the reason why we here in captivity today? Because these niggas wanted to live this demonic ass life. That makes you hate these motherfucking people. We won't get back. Yes, we do. Through the spirit of power, Yabashim Shop, we won't get back. We want heads on spikes like Vlad Tempest did, amongst other things. But we gonna get all that. All praise to Yabashim Shop, the authors of the elect. I'm of the elect, and other brothers, But yeah. They gotta pay for this. Anybody finna be sitting going through all this suffering so you can worship a fucking demon, a metal sun, Zodiac sign that you wear around your neck. And Jake them get so deep into that stuff, they start going into the colors, because there's colors behind astrology that deal with the signs, etc. Nigga only wear green because he a Virgo and shit. What the fuck? Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Right? They are destroyed as a people. Their mind state is fucked up. The things that they believe in is fucked up. Is messed up. They believe in idols. They worship in wood, stone, metal, gold, images on the wall with suns and zodiac signs. They are destroyed as a people. The nation of Israel is destroyed for worshiping these things, man. To looking up to these things and declaring these things is real. A lot of these, the only people that really like get the benefits is those that partake in the witchcraft side behind it. Everybody else is just looking at a fucking idol, like a fucking metal piece on a chain or on their wall or picture. And the Lord is jacking them up. See, the Lord jacked Jacob and he gave them blessings. This is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai that's giving out blessings and jacking people up and keeping you going through your daily life. Not the idol. That's the part of the delusion. The Lord said, I would give them strong delusion that they should believe a lie so that they can be condemned. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. Right? The priests are the men that's supposed to be at the forefront, protecting the nation, keeping the nation on point behind the truth. They're not at the gate. You niggas can't get at the gate because y'all ain't got the truth. And then y'all children are condemned. You know? You know, with that being said, man, I'm going to go ahead and end it. I didn't want to drag this out to be this long. But call all Yahweh Shemai Shai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of who will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.